This is how you're going to make soft, fluffy, spicy, flavorful chicken biryani step by step. You're going to start off by peeling 10 onions. This is going to be for about 5 glasses of rice. Once the onions are peeled, we're actually going to make this much easier. We're going to grind them in the grinder. Just cut the pieces in half or fours and add in a splash of water. Grind them down. If they're a little hard to grind, put in a little bit more water and just make them into a thick paste. Now to the paste, we're going to add 1 piece of ginger and garlic. We're going to transfer the paste into a big pot and we're going to add a little bit of oil and just cook this down for about 15 to 20 minutes on medium heat and stir it consistently as well. Once this is all cooked down a little bit, it's going to turn into a golden brown color. And to this, you're just going to add your washed chicken. And to this recipe, I added a few pieces of boneless chicken breast and I just cut them into little cubes. You can also add in whole chicken if you want. So make sure all of the meat is covered with the paste and cook it down for about 15 to 20 minutes on medium heat while stirring it consistently as well. Next, you're just going to add in salt to taste. To this recipe, you're going to keep adding salt. I used chicken karai masala because I didn't have Bombay biryani masala at the time, but you can use either one. Next, I'm going to add turmeric and red chili powder. Don't use this much. 3 spoons should be enough for this whole recipe, but I just like my food really, really spicy. Now, the next step is optional. You can add potatoes if you want. If you don't, you don't have to. Let this cook for about 10 minutes and then add in 2 crushed tomatoes. And then again, you're going to let this cook for about 20 minutes on medium heat. And this is what it should look like. Not too thick, not too thin. Next, into a big pot, you're going to fill it up about 3/4 and then add a splash of oil, add some salt, and yes, this is still salt to taste. Boil the rice. Once the rice is all boiled, put it back into the strainer and just let it sit there. And on the side, we're going to start preparing the layers. So we're going to do masala, rice, masala, rice, all the way until the whole recipe comes to the top of the pot. At the top, you can also add in food coloring if you want. It just brings color. And also at this part of the recipe, you also want to make sure that your stove is on low while you're doing this. So just finish all the layers, and once it's covered all the way to the top, just add a wet cloth or tin foil to the pot and cover it with the lid. Let it cook on low for about 17 minutes. And here is the final result. Delicious, spicy, fluffy biryani. I gave this a 10 out of 10.